Hello everyone, Katie and Sam here. We're just meeting up at our usual Tuesday evening get together, building connections in Skipton, and Sam is going to give us a pre-recorded speech that he's made previously.
Hi everyone, my name is Sam. I was born in Skipton in 1984. At the age of 14 months, I became very ill with viral encephalitis, like meningitis, and was left with cerebral palsy. One of my major difficulties was damage to facial and throat muscles, which meant I was unable to speak. Being able to communicate is absolutely vital to interact with family and friends and the world around you. I learnt to sign with my good hand, which was a help. But of course, if people didn't understand sign language, it had limitations for effective communication. Fortunately, at this stage the computer world was just taking off, and I was lucky enough to have a speech therapist who was interested in technology. As a result, I was one of the first children in this country, aged 3, to use a speech computer. I was able to go into mainstream education with my speech computer, but unfortunately computers were not in common use in schools, and as I could not write, I was unable to take exams. I went away to a college in Nottinghamshire when I was 17 for a 3-year course in developing independent skills. When I returned to Yorkshire aged 20, I was determined to continue with my education. By this time computers were well established in schools and colleges, and I was accepted at Craven College to study computers and improve my English and maths. Without my speech aid this would have been impossible. They also had a very good system at Craven College using support workers for students with physical or learning difficulties, which was essential for me because of my physical disabilities. I progressed from basic skills in computers to eventually taking 2A levels in IT and photography. Finally, I did a degree in photography. I got a 2-1 in my degree in last year. The technology for communication aids has progressed enormously since I was a child. One of the biggest advances is having a touch screen. To begin with, I had to manually type in icons in order to write a simple sentence, which took ages. I hope now you have met someone with communication computer. It will help you to understand how difficult it is for people without speech. Very few of us will be as clever as Stephen Hawking's, but hopefully we can have normal conversations with people. One thing to add, producing a sentence can be rather slow, and we communication aids users do need people to be patient. We can never be as fast as the spoken word. I go to Leeds University every September for a 3-day conference for communication matters. This is an organization for people like me without speech. Speech therapists, who train people with communication aids, come from all over the world to attend lectures. It is a wonderful opportunity to meet other disabled communication aids users and to meet representatives from the communication aid companies who have a stand at the conference. I love to see them every year, to ask questions and keep up to date with new technology. 2 years ago, I was asked to show some of my photography work which I did at college. I also won an award. which is given each year for communication aid users who have been involved in some way with creative arts. I was very proud to receive it. I am fortunate enough to have good sight and use of one hand, which enables me to use the touch screen effectively. Some users are not so fortunate in having use of their hands and have to use such equipment as a head pointer, or the latest advances using eye gaze. Near-infrared light is directed to the center of the eye. These reflections are tracked by a camera which allows the device to identify the cell that the eyes are looking at, period.
Well, I'm sure you will all agree that that's pretty amazing, but also just reiterating Sam's first sentence about how essential communication is to all of our lives for our well-being and work and opportunities and friendship. Yeah, thanks Sam for nudging me there. I'm lucky enough to have known Sam for a very long time, and even back in the days when he was one of the lucky children. It's hard to imagine that we're both this old now, Sam, and we've survived each other. But Sam has got YouTube and TikTok and all sorts of other ways of keeping in touch with him, so we will share those as well. But thanks very much, Sam, for that demonstration and also those very, very important words that you've shared with us.